Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I have a very special guest with us, my husband, Karolyne Roberts. And for today's video, we are bringing Cal along as our special guest as a part of our One series. So if you're new to my channel, just a background, we've been doing a series on the One and how to know God's One for you in relationships. And this is a spin-off off of my book, The One Revealed. So welcome to the show, Cal.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I share a lot on my channel and with my journey about how God told me that you were my husband and God told me that you were the one for me. And I feel like people hear my side of the story a lot, and some people even think I'm crazy, and they're like, yeah, right, God couldn't have told you that, this was going to be your husband, or you couldn't have known ahead of time. And I just thought it would be interesting, babe, if you could come on here and share with them your side of the story, because you actually, based off of our conversations and my understanding of it, is you actually knew that I was going to be your wife before I even had this, conversation with the Lord. So my first question for you is, how did you know that I was the one for you?
I just knew. And the thing that you said, that people were going to think that you were crazy, I think that's a normal reaction for people to have, because in the world that we live in, you have to have facts. You have to make sure that the facts line up and everybody's able to see the facts clearly, and it leads to the truth. But when it comes to things like this, I feel like I attribute it to God. And when you're looking at how the world looks at things, there's no evidence besides what I'm saying to you guys or what Karolyne is saying to you guys. The only evidence is that we're in this marriage, we're happy, we love each other, and it's objective to me because I look at it as a real fact. And for us, I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
I never even heard you say that. That is so sweet, first of all.
Aww.
Yeah. But, okay, so my next question, based off of you saying that now, is what was different about me based off of the other woman that you've dated in your life, where you're like, this is it, she's different, this is the person that I want to pursue?
I wouldn't attribute it to, you're very good looking. Come on, clearly,
it's okay.
clearly Karolyne is very good looking. And that's not why I married you. I mean, that's what got me to pursue you in the first place, but I wasn't even looking for anything serious when I pursued you. So that wasn't what drove me to say, I'm marrying this person for sure. Like, it wasn't no love at first sight type thing. It was, I was pursuing you, and I wasn't looking for marriage. Matter of fact, a few days prior to that, I was just telling my friend, I don't see when I'm going to get married. I don't see it at all. And after I met you and getting to know you a little bit more, I said, I know I'm going to marry her. And I know she's the one. So it's a very loaded question, because how could I go from this point where it's just a casual thing, I'm thinking that I'm not looking for anything serious, and then all of a sudden I want to marry you. So it was that I could see me and Karolyne growing so much in our lives together. Like, I could see me helping her to grow and her helping me to grow. Like iron sharpening iron. I could see that so clearly, but I just had this certainty. I don't know why. I just had the certainty, and I attribute it to God. because I never felt I never felt that certain about anything in my life.
Wow.
So I saw us growing together, and I saw how much we can be impactful to the world being together. Like, I just saw so much purpose in our relationship. And what we think of as love is as portrayed on TV is just like your feelings, like you feel a certain way, and that's what love is. And who's to even say that love is the basis of having a marriage? Like, that's what we say now, but back in the day, marriage wasn't even based on love. I mean, marriage was based on, can the husband take care of the wife?
Wow. And they had arranged marriage.
Right, and can the wife take care of the husband? It was like a mutual thing. It was something that was able to help them help each other, and for them to also help the community. So if you look at it in that way,
wow,
it's gotta be something practical where you're able to impact people around you.
Yeah.
And what was better for us was I actually liked you. I loved you. I made the decision to love you. No, despite anything. Like, I was so excited about marrying you. I made the decision to love you. Like, we didn't have a whole lot of time to get to know each other, but I just knew so much that it was purposeful, it was meant to be, and that's what brought us here.
And based off of what you just said, you said we didn't have a lot of time to get to know each other, and our courtship and engagement, like, I just feel like everything went so fast, especially because you were so sure. I know a lot of people, like some men, like they're not sure, not to put anyone down, but they'll take maybe like years to make that commitment. So what made you like decide to make a commitment so quick, like to ask for my hand in courtship, ask for my hand in engagement, and then marriage, like within such a short time frame? How was that, how are you so sure to take that next step?
Yeah. I don't really know how I was so sure. I don't know. I was just sure. I just knew. And
that had to be God.
And that's why I'm like, that's why I attribute it to God. And
supernatural.
It's supernatural. And I know it sounds crazy. I don't blame anyone for if they do think it's crazy. That's fine, whatever. But it's real to me. Later on, as I got to think about it and reflect, I realized that I saw so much purpose in our relationship, and I was so excited about just getting started. There was no reason to hesitate. There was no reason to waste another moment. Like, forget tradition, forget waiting a certain amount of time to get married. I just knew I wanted us to be great together and just be doing life together in marriage. So that's what progressed the relationship along so quickly.
And we're very untraditional.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, we don't do anything traditional with our family. But I guess my last question is, for the women watching this, what are those things that a man like you, well, not you, because you're my husband, but like other men, looking for in like a godly wife and a woman of God? Or what are some things that you looked for in me?
I didn't even know what I was looking for. I didn't know until I met you. That's probably another reason why it was so clear.
So you didn't even know
I didn't know what I wanted.
Wow.
Like, because you can run into a lot of different attractive people. I mean, just roaming around the entire earth. Come on, there's a lot of attractive people around. But when I met you, the difference was you sparked in me the idea that we together can be impactful, and we together can make a difference, and you and I can help each other grow. That was like a hidden desire in me, and it wasn't brought out until I met you.
So like God placed that in you, and you saw that I was your helpmeet, that I was
Right.
called to help you accomplish a
Right.
vision, and that's so beautiful.
Exactly. So it's beautiful. Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I didn't know. I didn't know until I met you, and
He who finds a wife finds a good.
and sometimes maybe some guys are like overthinking it. Maybe they think they want a certain thing, but they don't even know. They don't know what they really need, or what.
Yes.
And it will become clear once they meet that person.
Once they meet that person, they're like, I need this. This is good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good for me.
Yeah.
That is so good, babe. Do you have any last words that you want to share, either to women who are single, seeking to get married, or looking for the one, or hoping to find the one, or to men who, eventually want to settle down and find the right woman?
I would say just let it come across. Just let it come to you. Like, let it come as a surprise to you, instead of like seeking it out. Because I think that was so great in my experience, to not be seeking it out, and then all of a sudden I knew. So I knew even more. That probably even made me even more sure. I was not looking for that, and it happened, and I was so, like, it would make me even more sure that it was time. Like, this was it. Another tip I would give is not to look at someone just on the exterior and say that they're the one for me. Like, get to know them a little bit. Like, see how you actually interact. See if it's
You have things
actually,
in common.
you have things in common. See if it's actually a practical thing.
Yes.
See if you can actually see you two together making a difference. Like, it's more than just about any infatuation you might have.
Good.
It's about purpose. It's about building other people up. What can you do to impact others? So, I would say to look at those things.
That's awesome. That's really good, because sometimes we're like so much at the spiritual side, but it's like, do you really even like this person? Like, are you settling? Like, just because you're equally yoked with someone, like, spiritually, does not mean that that's the one for you. You guys may not have anything else in common, so don't just settle for someone because they go to your church,
And at the same time, you might even look great together. Don't let that be your deciding factor, because looking great together and actually being great together could be completely different things. It could be. I mean, or it could work out where you look great together and you have great purpose together.
That's good.
But don't let that be a deciding factor, because you may be just second guessing yourself in the middle of everything, saying, did I make the right choice? Because you want to be sure that you have purpose. You have something to fall back on. Like, it's not just about the looks. Our marriage isn't based on physical, on the physical. Like, we weren't physical. We weren't intimate until we got married. So our relationship is not based on that. So we're able to expand and grow and be impactful in other areas, because it's not just about our physical
and
interaction.
Communicate and develop in other areas too. Yeah, that's good.
That was a very loaded discussion, and it's given me the ability to speak about those thoughts. So I appreciate that. I never thought about some of those things. Some of those things were the first time I've said it, and
the first time we talked about it was on this video.
So
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this video insightful. Leave us some comments in the comments section if there's any specific part that you enjoyed. And definitely check out our YouTube channel, The Roberts TV, where we vlog our day-to-day life with our family. We got 2 kids. And I'll leave the link below for that. But yeah, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.